Hello, EntrePods, and welcome to Season 3. This season, we are interviewing and talking about ethical entrepreneurs who are making money and changing our world. Join us as we discover how we can step into power as creators and business owners to reshape business into one that values humanity, our planet, and our shared future. You won't want to miss a single episode.
The old way of doing business was hodling. I'm going to hodl my knowledge. And if you don't know what hodl is, it's kind of like a Gen Z sort of thing. I just learned it and I feel very cool. But it is basically you take your knowledge and you keep it and you don't want to share it to anybody else. It's like your super secret private. And people will do this even with knowledge that's already out there. But I found the people who are so willing to share, they're the people who are most abundant. And that's what you're doing.
Very competitive. And
Yes.
you used to not, if you had another person that did what you did in the world like 10 or 15 years ago, you certainly didn't want to share what you did with them. You didn't want to even talk to them because you didn't want to have them steal your customers, right? But now the world is very collaborative. It's very collaborative. In fact, I want to talk to every business and marketing coach out there because there's always something that they do that I don't do or I do that they don't do, that where we can share each other's stuff. And that's the goal.
Yeah, absolutely. I have people on the show that do something very similar to me. And I was told, why would you do that? You're bringing competitors on. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, well, because some people get aligned to other people and I'm still getting the information out. So I find that important. Sometimes if we're the exact same thing, I will make an executive decision to say no because, it's good or whatever for me. But yeah, I can understand that. And I love the fact that now the idea is attraction sales. It makes it a lot easier for business owners or people who don't like sales to be good at sales and find it fun by building your funnels, by doing what you're really aligned to, because now we're attracting people to us rather than going out and trying to sell people who don't need our services, aren't even thinking about it, and feel like we're hammering them or we're making them take something that they don't want. Now it's more like people coming to us saying, oh, I've been searching for this. So
every entrepreneur needs to learn how to do marketing and sales and master it in their own way, in their authentic way. But like you said, resiliency, you have to be assertive. You don't have to be, you don't want to be pushy and annoying, but assertive is different. Assertive is when you see someone needing you and you ask them, hey, would you like my help? Would you like to talk to me? Like, I know things that you might need to know. Please, take advantage of talking to me or whatnot, or my free thing. And that's not being annoying and salesy. That's like just wanting to help. It is. So that assertiveness, there's a fine line between what you say and how you say it, but you have to be more assertive.
Yeah. And one of the ways you can know if you're assertive or not is if your friends and family know what you do. Because if they have no idea what you do, that's an issue, because why aren't you excitedly telling people this is what I'm doing right now? These are the type of people I help. I can't tell you in coaching people that, and it'll come up like, I'm so annoyed at my brother-in-law. I've been doing travel sales, whatever. And then they went out and went on Expedia and I could have saved him $200.
Yeah.
Well, do they know what you do?
Yeah.
Well, kind of. So start with that. And you don't want to be the MLM salesperson that everybody makes fun of on TikTok, right? It's been on my heart and I had to share with you how you can make money with me. Okay. So maybe not that, right?
Right.
Because that has such a bad rap, but just being excited, like I had a great week this week. I was able to help somebody do this and I just absolutely love it. And, just talking about it more.
Well, and another thing is when you talk to somebody like a family member or a friend or whoever, you don't always want to treat them as a prospect. So many people will assume that everybody they talk to could be a prospect. Talk to people like they're a referral source for you first, and then they will self-select themselves if they're interested in what you're doing and ask you more. So you want to say, hey, do you know anybody that needs XYZ product or service? Because that's what I'm doing now. Not, do you need it? Or I see that you could benefit. Like that's assuming that they want it. People come to me all the time. Well, I can help you grow your business, or I can help you, with your website or whatever. And I'm like, do you even know what I do? I mean, because that's what I do, right? Like, so Instead, say, who do you know that might need help with their website? Or maybe we could collaborate somehow. So approach people as referral sources and power partners first, and then you will be better received.